Exactly. So we
Yes,
are still
sir.
discussing coordinate geometry. So we want to see how we can apply that to circle. So suppose we have in the Cartesian coordinates this circle, then the center of the circle, let's say, is at point A on x-axis and point B on y-axis. So we can say that the center of the circle is A, comma B. Now, don't forget that a line from the center of the circle to any point on the circumference of the circle is regarded as what?
Tangent.
No, radius.
Radius, sir.
So let's now suppose that this point here is S, comma Y. And the center here is A, comma B. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
Now, by distance between 2 points, formula that we have discussed, don't forget when we are looking at length of a line or distance between 2 points, we have a formula. And what's the formula? This radius here, we can say is r squared equals the distance between the coordinate of the center and this point S, comma Y on the circumference. So that will be S2 minus X1. So in this context now, this is our S2 and this is our X1. This is Y1, this is Y2. So S2 minus S1, that's S minus A squared, plus Y2, which is Y, minus Y1, which is B squared.
Wait, so are you writing on the whiteboard?
Yes, are you not seeing the board?
Can't see it.
You can't see the board.
I can't see your writing. I can see the whiteboard, but I can't see your writing.
Ah, yeah. Ah. So what do we do now?
Shall I leave and rejoin? Leave
Okay.
with me.
Leave and rejoin. Then let me close the whiteboard. Then I will reopen it after you have joined.
Okay.
We call this equation of a circle in completed form. So you can see that it looks like quadratic equation.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So draw a diagram and write that. Then we will now see the equation of a circle in expanded form. So you can equivalently write this as S minus A squared plus Y minus B squared equals R squared. So where A, comma B is the center and R is the radius. So if you are asked to find the center of the circle, that means you are looking for A and B. If you are asked to find A and B, that means you are looking for the center of the circle, as the case may be. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So let's now see equation of a circle in expanded form. Let me tag this one equation 1. Now, if I expand equation 1, so we have x minus a squared plus y minus b squared equals r squared. So let's expand this. Hope you are through writing this.
Almost, sir.
Okay, hurry up because I want to stroll up.
Be done, sir.
Okay. So we'll expand the left-hand side of this. So this will give us x raised to the power of 2 minus 2as plus a squared. Hope you know how I obtained that. How did I obtain this?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
You know what I've done to obtain this? You square x.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so let's do the second one. So that's y squared minus 2by plus b squared equals r squared. Then I will rearrange in such a way that I'm going to have x squared plus y squared minus 2as minus 2by plus a squared plus b squared minus, I want to take the r squared to the left-hand side, minus r squared equals 0. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Now, I will now write it this way. X squared plus y squared plus minus 2a. No, let me say 2 into minus a s plus 2 into minus b y plus a squared b squared minus r squared equals 0. So I will now say that x squared plus y squared plus 2gx plus 2hy plus f equals 0. Where, now what can you say about the preceding line and this line? So you can see that this minus a, I have substituted g for it. This minus b, I have substituted h for it. So this implies that g equals minus a, h equals minus b, and f equals a squared plus b squared minus r squared. Take note of this. So in this equation 2, I can call this one, I can target equation 2 just for reference. This is equation 2. Now, in this equation 2, the center of the circle equals minus g, comma minus h. Am I communicating?
Yes, sir.
Minus g, comma minus h. Why? Why is it so? It follows from here. We have said where g equals to minus a and h equals minus b. Don't forget, in equation 1, I've told you that the center is a comma b. Can you see this? The center is a comma b. So if we are now saying that a is minus g from here, or g is minus a and h is minus b, so that means the center is now minus g comma minus h. So which I can equivalently say that is equivalent to a comma b. So take note of these two. So please write that. We will now see example how we can use the, oh, before example, I'm going to give you a remark, but write that.
Yes, sir. I want to talk. Your music's playing. Listen, I'm done.
Okay. So let me give you this remark. If a circle with equation f of x comma y equals s minus a squared plus y minus b squared minus r squared equals 0. Passes through point P, Q. Passes through point P, Q. Then f of P, Q equals 0. Or f of P, Q equals r squared. So that's a remark. Take note of that. If a circle with this equation passes through point P, Q. So this is what the question is saying, or the remark is saying. Now, suppose this is the circle, and the center of the circle is A, B. All right? So this circle, let's assume it now passes through point P, Q here. So what we are saying is that if you substitute the coordinate of the point where the circle passes into the equation of the circle, that's what f of P, Q is telling you. In other words, you substitute P for X and substitute Q for Y in this equation, and you simplify it. So it will give you 0, or it will give you the value of r squared. If you write it the way I've written it here, it will give you 0. If you write it as f of s, y equals to s squared minus s minus a squared plus y minus b squared equals r squared, then if you substitute the value of P and Q here, it will give you r squared. That's what the statement is saying. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So please write that and sketch the diagram. Then we'll now see examples. So when we are done writing that, let me know.
Yes, sir. Yes, I finished copying down.
Okay. So let's see examples. First question here says you should write down the equation of a circle with center 3, 2 and radius 4. Have you written the question?
All right, it's out now, so.
I have to do that quickly.
Yeah, finish copying the question down, sir.
Okay. So solution. You recall equation of the circle x minus a squared plus y minus b squared equals r squared. So don't forget that a comma b is the center, and we have been given the center in the question to be 3, 2. So that means a is 3, b is 2, and we are also given that the radius is 4. So I'll substitute 3 for a, 2 for b, and 4 for r in the equation of the circle written. So I will now have s minus 3 squared plus y minus 2 squared equals 4 squared, which I can write as s minus 3 squared plus y minus 2 squared equals 16. So that's the equation of the circle in expanded form. But at times, the question can say you should write the equation of the circle in the form, in this form, in the form of equation 2 that we have here, in form of this equation 2. So if you're asked to leave your answer in this form, then you will now expand and simplify this that we have found here. So let me simplify this by expanding. So if you expand this, you have s squared minus 6x plus 9 plus expand y minus 2, y squared minus 4y plus 4 equals 16. So x squared plus y squared minus 6x minus 4y, then 9 plus 4, that's 13. So you have 16 minus 13. And that is x squared plus y squared minus 6x minus 4y equals 3. So meaning that in expanded form, I will have x squared plus y squared minus 6x minus 4y minus 3 equals 0. So this and this, they are the same. So this one is completed form, while this is expanded form. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
So write it down. So if the question is silent about the mode in which you are to leave your answer, just like this one, that you just write down the equation of the circle. The way we have written it as x minus 3 squared plus y minus 2 squared equals 16 is sufficient to answer that question, because the question is silent about the mode in which you should leave our answer. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So when you are done, let me know.
Yes, sir. Done copying.
Okay. So let's see the second example. This one says, let me scroll up. Number 2. Given that equation of a circle is x plus 5 squared plus y minus 4 squared equals 81. Find the center and radius of the circle. Find the center and radius of the circle. So to do that is trivial. It's very simple. You just compare the equation given to you with the general form in completed form. Y minus 4 squared equals 81. So you now compare that with s minus a squared plus y minus b squared equals r squared. So this implies that if you compare this with this, that's minus a equals 5. And compare this with this, minus b equals minus 4. Then r squared equals 81. So from here, minus a equals to 5 will become a equals minus 5. Minus b equals to minus 4. Minus cancels out. So you have b equals 4. Then r squared equals 81. We mean r will be square root of 81. And that is 9. Hence, center is minus 5, 4. And radius is 9. So you have answered that question. Am I communicating?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Okay, finish copy down, sir.
Okay. So let's see another example. Number 3. This one says, show that x squared plus y squared minus 10x plus 4y minus 20 equals 0 can be written in the form x minus a squared plus y minus b squared equals r squared. So write that question quickly.
Yes, sir.
Should be true writing that.
Yes, Chris already.
Okay. Now, what the question is asking us to do says show that x squared plus y squared minus 10x plus 4y minus 20 equals 0 can be written in the form this. What does that mean? Technically, the question is demanding that we should find the center and radius of this given equation, x squared plus y squared minus 10x plus 4y minus 20 equals 0. Because if you want to write it in completed form, as the question demanded, you must know A and B, then R. So to do that, that means you want to find the center and radius from this equation given. Is that clear? So the question can come in another way and say, given that equation of a line, equation of a circle is x squared plus y squared minus 10x plus 4y minus 20 equals 0, find the center and radius of the circle. So it's the same thing that you are going to do now that you will do if the question comes that way. Is that clear?
Yes, so
Okay, so let's now do it now. X squared plus y squared minus 10x plus 4y minus 20 equals 0. Now, I will now relate the expanded form that we derived the other time, which is x squared plus y squared plus 2gx plus 2hy plus f equals 0, where f equals a squared plus b squared minus r squared, and a comma b equals minus g comma minus h. Remember that. So if you relate this to this, I can say that, let me use another color to map it out. So relating this first equation to this second equation that we recall. So we can say that minus 10x is equal to 2gx. Then 4y equals 2hy. And minus 20 equals f. Is that clear? So minus 10x equals 2gx. S cancels out. So g will be equals to minus 10 over 2, which is minus 5. Similarly, 4y equals 2hy. Y cancels out. Then you have h equals 4 over 2, which is 2. So we have determined the value of h. Am I communicating? Are you with me?
yes, I'm with you.
Okay. Then f equals minus 20. But, okay, before I move to that, let me deduce the center completely here. Now, I will now come here. A comma B, which is equal to minus G comma minus H. So I will substitute for G and H. So minus, now G is minus 5. So minus 5, comma, H is 2, minus 2. So that means this is going to minus minus will become plus. So you have 5, comma, minus 2. So A, comma, B equals 5, comma, minus 2. Now, we have said that F is minus 20, but F equals A squared plus B squared minus R squared. So that means minus 20 equals the value of A obtained here, which is 5 squared, plus B, which is minus 2. So minus 2 squared minus R squared. So this expression will afford us to get the value of R. So minus 20 equals 25 plus 4 minus R squared. Now rearrange. If you arrange, take R squared to the left, take 20 to the right. So that will be R squared equals 29 plus 20. And that is 49. So R will now be square root of 49, which is 7. Hence, don't forget the question says we should express it in the form S minus A squared plus Y minus B squared. So I will have now S minus A. A is 5 squared plus Y minus B. B is minus 2. So it will become Y plus 2. Am I communicating?
Yes, sir.
And R squared, that's 7 squared. So we have answered the question. Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay. If you have question, please ask me. So you can see the disparity and similarity in when you are given in expanded form and when you are given in completed form. So the expanded form, you can also find the center and the radius from that.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So when you're done writing that, let me know. Then we'll now consider one more example.
Yes, sir. I'm done. Finish writing.
Okay, let's see another example. That's number 4. So this one says, show that a circle show that the circle S minus 2 squared plus y minus 5 squared equals 13 passes through the point 4,8. So to do this, remember I gave you a note the other time.